guys, it's your boy Ricardo, Neiva, otherwise known as Cine, and today we're going to head out to Clip River and try to do 3 cinematic drone movements without the use of intelligent flight modes. So let's hit the intro! So we went to Clip River and we recorded the 3 cinematic drone movements. However, the intro bit where I explained what we're going to do, it sounded like this.
Today we're going to try and do 3 drone moves without the use of intelligent flight mode.
So to save your ears, I'm just going to re-explain it now quickly. Basically, what we were trying to do today is see how easy it is to do 3 drone movements manually without the use of intelligent flight modes. These 3 drone movements are the tracking shot, the flying upward shot, and the rotation shot. After doing those shots, I'm going to be rating the difficulty out of 5, as well as my actual execution of the shot, and give you a little bit of information on how I felt about that shot. Now, the reason why I'm doing this test of seeing how easy it is to do these without the intelligent flight modes is because without the intelligent flight modes, you'll be able to do these a lot quicker, and if you see an opportunity to do something really cool with a drone that involves one of these drone movements, you won't have to set it up and maybe risk losing that shot. So let's go try this out.
Right, cool. So now what we're going to do is the tracking shot. So we've got Delano over there. He's going to be driving, and we're going to try and keep him to the left side of the frame. Now the tracking shot is really simple. You just follow the movement of the car. So when you're moving your direction, you're going to just move it alongside the car. So let's go. Delano, hit it. Okay, so Delano's just entered, and when he passes that certain point that I want, and we're going to follow. And you just want to make sure, because your drone can go faster than cars, so you want to make sure that you don't have that issue and you keep them following nice and perfectly going. It's a very easy shot, and that is it. That is the shot. Cool. So the shot difficulty rating is a 1. It's the easiest shot you can do. In terms of what I find my execution of it, I would give my execution a 4. There was a little bit where I got a little bit too fast ahead, so I had to slow down. But the shot itself is still easy, and there was so much cuttable moment there that you're not going to see a car track for about 3-4 minutes. So overall, it's a good shot. It's a good, easy, clean shot to do. So then the next shot that we're going to do is called the flying upwards. Basically, the flying upwards, you want the shot to look like it's moving along a diagonal line. So what you want to do is get the drone to lift up and move backwards and get the camera to tilt down so that it keeps that diagonal portion going. So when doing this movement, what you want to do is you want to have your right analog stick go up so that the drone can fly up into the air so that we increase its height. Then you want to bring the left analog stick down so that the drone moves backwards, and then you want to control the tilt so that you get that nice smooth tilt as it's going. So yeah, let's do it. And we're off to the races. The shot itself, the difficulty, I would say, is a 2. Actually, I'll give it a 3. The difficulty is a 3 because of the tilting. However, you can bypass the tilting completely and just do a shot, but I think it adds a little bit more dynamicism if you do the tilt. In terms of my execution, I'd say it's 3. So yeah, difficulty is a 3, execution is a 3. It's a decently average shot of difficulty and execution. Yeah. The shot that we're going to do is we're going to do a rotation shot. So basically what we want to do is keep the object in the center, and we want to rotate around it. Let's see if I can track around this water tower. So here we go. Basically the essence of the movement is that you want your fingers to do counter movements. So the one hand like this and the other joystick like this. So let's try this. So when you're doing this, you don't want to put too much pressure on the joysticks. You want to be very smooth and very careful and precise, because if you don't, you're going to have the drone flying like crazy. If you want a little bit more slack, so a little bit more leeway in terms of how much pressure you can put on the joysticks without messing up the shot, then what you want to do is also go into cinematic mode. However, we're doing this all in normal. So we're going to try this one more time and see what we can do. And let's go. So I've messed up the first one. The second one I got majority right. The third one we're going to hope for a perfect 10. And we're off to the races. So 2 out of the 3 times, it's a very difficult shot to do. The rotation shot isn't the most easy one. However, I think you can get a good amount of usable moments there if you learn how to get precise. So a little bit more practice. I would rate that difficulty rating is a 4. and my actual execution of that is a 3. I would give myself a 3. So yeah.
Cool, so those are the 3 shots. As you can see, some of them are super easy, like the tracking shot, which just needs a little bit of fine tuning so that you can get with the speed of the car. And then you got some really difficult ones like the rotation shot, which definitely requires a lot of practice. Obviously, as a beginner, I would still suggest using the intelligent flight mode if you really want to nail it on the head, but don't be afraid to practice. Go and practice, because that's the only way you're going to be able to do this without having to go to the intelligent flight mode. Now, as a beginner, I would definitely still suggest using the intelligent flight mode, and that's because the intelligent flight modes are there to help you to execute the shot quickly and efficiently. However, the downside of using the intelligent flight mode is setting it up and making it work is time consuming, and sometimes AI can fail, so there is that. However, doing it manually, whilst there is a larger risk of failure, if you practice and practice and practice, you'll minimize that risk and you'll be able to just do it quickly off the bat, and you won't have to be like, oh crap, I need to set up the intelligent flight mode, oh, I missed the opportunity. So overall, I would say still need to practice, but definitely would suggest learning to do it without the intelligent flight mode. Anyway, remember, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, you know, all that funny stuff. Remember to join the Cine community by hitting. Wow, that was a really high leg kick. Jesus Christ, man. Athletic, agility, flexibility. Anyway, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. I love your faces. Goodbye.